Why did Goku give Cell a senzu bean in Dragon Ball Z? Goku has always been the Dragon Ball franchise's main character, and part of the joy of Dragon Ball Z is to watch his continued adventures as an adult. That being said, Dragon Ball Z adopts more of a narrative that's concerned about the next generation of heroes like Goku's son, Gohan, and how to pass the baton over to them. Gohan's tremendous potential has been present from Dragon Ball Z's start, and Goku has never had any doubt that his son is destined for greatness. Goku is driven by many powerful ideals, but one of his strongest beliefs is the idea of a fair fight. Goku genuinely enjoys a worthy challenge and thinks that combat is at its best when the two opponents are evenly matched and no one clearly has the upper hand. With a senzu bean in tow, Goku could easily use it on himself and presumably overpower Cell, who's already in a weakened state. Abrupt pivot in battle can be an effective way to confuse and overwhelm opponent. Gohan's eventual victory over Cell has a lot to do with the boy's tremendous power, but it's also important to consider that Cell lacks battle data and knowledge when it comes to Gohan and his fighting style. Cell has already spent a lot of time fighting against Goku, and he gains a vital understanding of how the Saiyan fights. There's less value in Goku taking senzu bean himself and going against Cell a second time. Senzu beans are casually introduced in the original Dragon Ball, and they're an item with a mixed reception. Senzu beans have been crucial in many major fights, but they're often viewed as a rather contrived means of prolonging a fight or helping the heroes gain their second wind. They're a magical item that can miraculously reset the slate, which is often incredibly helpful, but doesn't always seem fair or reflective of good storytelling. What's important about Goku giving senzu bean to Cell before final fight is that helps rewrite the narrative that surrounded the senzu beans and push them to an exciting place. Goku's senzu bean gift to Cell is the final prominent use of senzu bean in Dragon Ball Z, so it's especially poignant that it's used on a villain, rather than a hero, which was their original aim. The use of senzu bean to aid enemies seems contrary to item's purpose and why they're instituted in the first place. Goku's decision to give Cell a senzu bean and fully heal this apocalyptic threat slowly makes sense when the hero's grander philosophy is taken into consideration. However, the biggest reason why this gambit pays off is that Gohan would likely be unable to truly ascend, achieve his full potential, and save the planet without facing perfect Cell at peak strength. Goku endlessly believes in Gohan and understands, deep down, that Gohan is strong enough to defeat Cell and end his reign of terror. However, Gohan lacks the confidence to understand this for himself. He's still someone who relies on his father and comfortably lives in Goku's shadow. Goku, better than anyone else, knows what Gohan can accomplish, and he witnesses his son temporarily reach Super Saiyan to status during their rigorous training in the hyperbolic time chamber.